The Handy Hardware Store on Columbia Avenue, best known for paint and shovels.
Radio! Radio! Turn your radio on. It's the Viva NashVegas radio show.
Now this retro hardware store is the home of the Viva NashVegas radio show, a throwback to the time when families gathered in their living rooms around the radio.
I'd seen clips from the show on YouTube and I just thought it looked like an awful lot of fun. So I just sent them a message and asked if we could come play, and they said yeah. Hey mister, can I hit you right? Or you go my way? Harpeth Rising is an up-and-coming bluegrass band out of Nashville. It was featured on the program in January. I think every town should have something like this. And, you know, this is particularly lovely, I think, just because it's unexpected, you know, and so it brings up more of the community in because it's a place that they're used to going for maybe something that they might need, and then suddenly to have live music, it's just really neat. Viva NashVegas is produced by Franklin native George Hamilton V, son of Nashville country legend George Hamilton IV. I was lucky enough to be on the quirky program and interviewed G, as he likes to be called, and David Spalding, the man of constant leisure, as known on the radio show.
The idea was to team with Andy Willoughby here at historic Handy Hardware, where you have all kinds of wonderful things and keys cut and of course free popcorn while we do our show, the Viva NashVegas radio show. People come in and enjoy some music, buy a can of paint, and now we've even got smoked oysters.
It's hard to find an audience member who is not smiling.
We just come here every once in a while, but they play lots of really good music tonight. It's really fun.
This is great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really
and
fun.
I'm glad to see they're on Ustream so we can watch them anywhere.
Really fun. And a great way to bring some groups in that people don't get to hear or have much exposure otherwise. And it's just a lot of fun.
Former Alderman and Franklinite Pam Lewis enjoys the eclectic atmosphere.
I think what's special about it is we have a lot of amazing venues in town. We obviously have the theater, which is becoming world renowned now, but this is one of the more unlikely places to have music. And you can do your shopping, you can have some free popcorn, and there's something extremely nostalgic about what George is doing. I've known George a long time, and I heard about it, and I came out, and I wanted to be supportive, and sort of become a regular, and told a lot of people about it. So we're building an audience, and obviously we're happy that we're on the mayor's radar and on the city's radar. And come on out, everybody. It's free, and it's wonderful entertainment, and something new and exciting every time.
Viva NashVegas features a variety of characters and promises something different each show.
You get a line, I'll get a boy at the Viva NashVegas radio show. Honey, baby, bye. I said, honey, baby, bye. Thank you very much. It's another Viva NashVegas radio show. We love you wherever you are. This has been a VivaNashVegas.com production. Good night.
Wow, that does look like a lot of fun. And joining me now is George Hamilton V. And George, let me ask you a question. Why a radio show now? We've got YouTube, we've got Twitter, we have all this social media going on. Why a radio show?
Well, we decided to try a radio show, but then we couldn't find a radio station. So we kept the name radio show, but actually we're on YouTube and on Ustream. So you're right. In these days, why a radio show? But I think the radio show, the name itself, harkens back to a simpler time, which Franklin is a simpler type of life. So it sort of fits in perfectly with Franklin.
Well, the name is catchy. Tell me about that.
Well, I grew up backstage of the Opry and around all the people who wore rhinestones. And so, you know, to me, Nashville is in a way very much like Las Vegas. It's like the country music Las Vegas. And the name NashVegas has been around, but luckily I was the first one to trademark it and make bumper stickers and t-shirts and all kinds of things. So I have the Viva NashVegas trademark also, and VivaNashVegas.com with all kinds of things to celebrate this area, Franklin and Nashville, Leapers Fort, the whole area of all this music in this center of Tennessee.
Well, how's it going so far? Is it meeting your expectations?
It's meeting expectations and more. Once we hooked up with Andy Willoughby at Handy Hardware, that's become like our Viva NashVegas Superstore right here in the heart of Franklin. which is just down the street from where I live. So it makes it very easy to continue all this and do the radio show.
Well, watching the clip, it looks like you're having a great time. What can somebody expect? Are there other things that people can expect when they come, like free popcorn?
Free popcorn, you got it. We have lots of free popcorn. We also have a wonderful classical pianist named Barbara A. Stone who comes from London, England. We have a magician. We have William Covington, who is there all the time and helping us out, David Spalding Jr. We have a wonderful singer, Carol Ann Turney. Of course, I sing sometimes, but I love to sing Crawdad Hole. We want you to come down and sing with us sometime.
I'd love to. I'd love to. I'm not sure that the audience would appreciate my voice, but
right.
I'd love to come have fun with you. It looks like a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, tell me again for our viewers, if they can't make it to Handy Hardware on Saturday, but they want to follow up, when would they tune in on, or how would they find you?
Well, they can find us on Ustream if they go to ustream.com and look for Viva Nash Vegas Radio Show, or maybe VNV Radio. But you can see us on YouTube. Just go to www.nashvegas.tv, and you can see us 24 hours a day, watch all the different clips. We've had Lynn Anderson, George Hamilton IV, Jeannie C. Riley, Joe Babcock from here in town, and all kinds of wonderful entertainers on the Viva Nash Vegas Radio Show at nashvegas.tv.
Are you on Facebook and Twitter?
We got a Facebook. Well, we're almost going to catch up with y'all. Y'all got all bases covered, and we're, right behind you. So Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, it's just great.
Do you have a handle for the radio show that's different than George Hamilton V?
Well, you mean like?
What do they call you?
Oh, my handle. Oh no. Well, I'm actually G. We have one singer who came on, and his name is Babe Curry, but now it's actually Mike Good. So during the process at the beginning of our show, I decided that we would all use a fake name to protect our innocence,
So I've just let the cat out of the bag.
You did? Oh no. What would your handle be?
Mayor.
All right.
Well, George, thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.